Khalil Mack is on the move. The Bears and the Chargers are finalizing a deal that would send the star pass rusher here to Los Angeles.
My understanding is this trade came together pretty quickly. There's familiarity between Khalil Mack and Chargers coach Brandon Staley, who was Mack's linebackers coach back in 2018 in Chicago. This deal now is agreed to. It's going to involve a second-round pick in the 2022 draft and a sixth-round pick in 2023 going to the Bears for Khalil Mack. He's 31 years old, coming off a season-ending foot surgery, but still a highly productive pass rusher and somebody that Brandon Staley knows really well. Now Mack joins a team where he doesn't even need to be the #1 pass rusher. He'll play opposite Joey Bosa there. We'll see exactly how that comes together, but the terms are now agreed to. Khalil Mack about to be an LA Charger, Bridget.
Robert Quinn on his way from Chicago to the Eagles. The Eagles have a ferocious front. Remember, they added Hassan Reddick in the offseason via free agency. They still got Brandon Graham, and they've got guys up the middle in Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis, Javon Hargrave. I mean, this is going to be a defensive front that is going to be tough to handle for teams. This is a roster with not many holes, and they didn't even have a hole here, and they added even more to it. And Robert Quinn, the Bears are going to pick up $7+ million. Most of the remaining salary for Quinn. The Eagles are giving up a 4th-round pick, so it costs the Eagles draft capital, but not this kind of capital. It has been quite the sports month in Philadelphia, and yeah, here's a little bit more for Philly sports fans to be happy about.
A little over 24 hours before the NFL's trade deadline, and one of the biggest names on the trading block now has a new home.
A massive, massive trade for the Baltimore Ravens, who have just agreed to terms with the Chicago Bears for star defender and captain Roquan Smith. This was to be one of the linchpins of Matt Eberflus's defense. It's known who's emerged as one of the best young linebackers in the NFL. And now he is traded to the Ravens in exchange for a 2nd-rounder and a 5th-rounder.
The Bears, meanwhile, now loaded up with 9 picks in the 2023 draft, including the 2nd and 5th rounders they got from Baltimore for Roquan Smith.
Chase Claypool is on the move.
That's right, Andrew. The Chicago Bears, who have been sellers so far over the past week, are buyers today. They get wide receiver Chase Claypool from the Steelers for a 2023 second-round draft pick. This is a big move for Chicago to try to help out their quarterback, Justin Fields, who has certainly played better in recent weeks here. This is the guy that they want to build around, and frankly, they needed to give him some more weapons. This is not a rent-a-player situation here, Andrew. Claypool is under contract for about $1.5 million in 2023, so it's a multi-year move for Chicago. Claypool has spoken openly about not having enough go balls in the offense. Well, one thing Justin Fields can do is throw the football down the field, and you would anticipate that Luke Getsy and company will be figuring out ways for him to do that to Chase Claypool starting sooner than later.